Step back into the warm, festive glow of the holiday, the 2006 romantic classic that charmed audiences with its cozy atmosphere, heartfelt story, and star-studded cast. Nearly 2 decades have passed since Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, Jude Law, and Jack Black brought this beloved holiday tale to life, and fans still return to it year after year. But how have these actors changed since their unforgettable performances? From career breakthroughs and personal milestones to surprising transformations, this then and now look back reveals just how far each star has come. Get ready for a nostalgic, feel-good journey that celebrates the magic of the film and the remarkable evolution of its cast. Kate Winslet portrayed Iris Simpkins, a talented journalist who writes a wedding column for the Daily Telegraph in London, beginning with the film's release in 2006. Winslet was 31 years old when she played the intensely warm, yet emotionally vulnerable protagonist. Iris was struggling profoundly with unrequited love for her colleague, Jasper Bloom, who cruelly announced his engagement just before the Christmas holiday. Her life before the spontaneous house swap was characterized by a deep inherent kindness and a tendency towards self-effacement, allowing her vulnerability to be exploited by Jasper, leaving her emotionally depleted and trapped in a cycle of heartbreak. Seeking a drastic change and an escape from her emotional turmoil, Iris arranged to swap her quaint English cottage for Amanda's lavish Los Angeles mansion. Her journey in the film is one of deep self-discovery, fueled by her unlikely friendship with the elderly screenwriter Arthur Abbott, who helps her recognize her own worth and the need to be the leading lady in her own life. Winslet's performance skillfully conveyed Iris's initial sadness and her eventual blossoming confidence as she finds strength, self-worth, and a new romantic interest in composer Miles Dumont. Kate Winslet, currently 50, was already an established Academy Award-winning actress known globally for roles in Titanic and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Her portrayal beautifully captured the universal experience of moving past heartbreak to find profound personal empowerment. Cameron Diaz played Amanda Woods, a highly successful owner of a company that produces movie trailers based in Los Angeles, beginning with the film's release in 2006. Diaz was 34 years old when she took on the leading role. Amanda was characterized by her intense independence, sharp wit, and a meticulous, controlling nature, particularly regarding her emotional life, stemming from a fear of vulnerability. Her life before the holiday was defined by professional success, accumulating wealth, and maintaining a meticulously organized but emotionally sterile existence. This focus on career and control was a defense mechanism developed after early heartbreak, leading her to suppress the ability to cry or fully commit to relationships. Seeking escape after discovering her boyfriend's betrayal, Amanda spontaneously arranged a house swap with Iris Simpkins in the English countryside. Her arc throughout the film is centered on confronting her emotional blocks, learning to relinquish control, and ultimately opening her heart to the unexpected possibility of love with Iris's brother Graham. Diaz's performance captured Amanda's initially frantic energy and her gradual softening as she embraces the quiet charm of Surrey and the genuine emotional connection she finds. Cameron Diaz, currently 53, was one of Hollywood's highest-paid actresses at the time, known for her roles in films like There's Something About Mary and Charlie's Angels. Her portrayal beautifully articulated the journey from emotional detachment to genuine warmth and acceptance of vulnerability. Jack Black portrayed Miles Dumont, a successful film composer working in Los Angeles, and Iris's eventual love interest beginning with the film's release in 2006. Black was 37 years old when he took on the role. Miles was characterized by his kind-hearted nature, his gentle humor, and his intellectual sensitivity, which immediately resonated with Iris. Like Iris, Miles was navigating a difficult romantic period, dealing with the betrayal of his own girlfriend who cheated on him. His life was dedicated to his passion for composing film scores, an artistic career that reflected his deep emotional capacity and empathy, though his focus on work often left him vulnerable in his personal relationships. Miles and Iris strike up an unlikely comforting friendship when Iris finds him distraught near the house swap property, and their relationship blossoms through their mutual love for classic films and shared vulnerabilities. Miles ultimately offers Iris the genuine supportive and reciprocal affection she deserves, standing in stark contrast to the callousness of her unrequited love, Jasper. Jack Black, currently 56, was primarily known for his comedic high-energy roles in films like School of Rock and High Fidelity. His casting in this romantic comedy was initially surprising, but proved highly effective as his portrayal of Miles introduced an endearing, sweet nature that perfectly complemented Winslet's character, proving that authenticity and kindness are the foundation of true emotional connection. Jude Law played Graham Simpkins, the charming, handsome, and devoted older brother of Iris, and the unexpected love interest for Amanda, beginning with the film's release in 2006. Law was 33 years old when he took on the leading role. Graham was initially introduced as a seemingly carefree man who quickly revealed himself to be a charismatic, romantic, and deeply devoted single father, bringing a crucial layer of depth and grounded reality to Amanda's storyline. His life before meeting Amanda was centered entirely on raising his two young daughters in the English countryside, following the death of their mother, establishing him as a man of genuine warmth, emotional stability, and immense familial responsibility, a stark contrast to the superficial men Amanda usually dated. Graham works as a book editor and lives a quiet content life, managing to balance his professional duties with his parental obligations. His arc involves convincing Amanda that his depth and sincerity are real, challenging her ingrained fears of commitment and vulnerability. Law's performance skillfully navigated the character's initial playboy image and the surprising emotional sincerity he possessed, making him the perfect, honest match to break through Amanda's emotional barriers. Jude Law, currently 52, was one of Hollywood's leading romantic actors at the time, known for his versatility in films like Closer and The Talented Mr. Ripley. His portrayal beautifully encapsulated the idea that true romance often lies in quiet devotion rather than grand sweeping gestures. Edward Burns portrayed Ethan, Amanda Wood's unfaithful boyfriend, at the start of the film in 2006. Burns was 38 years old when he played the brief but pivotal role. Ethan was characterized as charming, but ultimately unfaithful and emotionally shallow, setting the entire plot in motion when Amanda discovers his betrayal. His life was seemingly comfortable and intertwined with Amanda's professional world, though his actions demonstrated a profound lack of commitment and respect for his relationship, prioritizing his own selfish desires. Ethan's character serves as the necessary catalyst for Amanda's emotional journey. His infidelity pushes her to impulsively seek a drastic escape from Los Angeles via the house swap, fundamentally altering the trajectory of her life. While his screen time is minimal, his betrayal provides the intense emotional impetus for Amanda's later decision to seek genuine connection and confront her own emotional issues. Edward Burns, currently 57, is a recognized figure in independent cinema, known for writing, directing, and starring in films such as The Brothers McMullen and She's the One. His brief yet effective portrayal ensured that the audience immediately understood the intensity of the situation that forced Amanda to leave her controlled yet toxic environment for the unexpected emotional chaos of the English countryside. Miffy Inglefield portrayed Sophie, one of Graham Simpkins's two young and engaging daughters in the film released in 2006. Inglefield was 7 years old when she appeared in the role of the energetic, inquisitive, and highly perceptive child. Sophie, along with her younger sister Olivia, brought a vital sense of genuine warmth, unfiltered innocence, and domestic normalcy to Graham's otherwise adult-centric romantic storyline, effectively grounding the film in reality. Her life was centered entirely around her home in the idyllic English countryside, and her relationship with her devoted single father, Graham. Following the untimely death of her mother, this situation fostered a close, protective, and loving bond within their small family unit, which prioritized quiet stability and mutual care. Sophie's interactions with the visiting Amanda were initially marked by a natural childish reservation, but quickly blossomed into a trusting affection. Their growing bond served a critical narrative function. It helped Amanda see the genuine, gentle, and utterly devoted side of Graham, the side often hidden beneath his casual, charismatic exterior, and more importantly, forced Amanda to directly confront her own deep-seated aversion to familial commitment and parental responsibility. Miffy Inglefield, currently 26, is known primarily for this single impactful role in The Holiday. Her character's unwavering presence was crucial to the film's theme, serving as a constant, gentle confirmation of Graham's deep emotional integrity and providing Amanda with the much-needed exposure to simple, honest, and selfless family affection that she had been actively avoiding in her high-pressure life in Los Angeles. Eli Wallach played Arthur Abbott, a retired venerable Hollywood screenwriter who becomes an integral friend and mentor to Iris, beginning with the film's release in 2006. Wallach was 90 years old when he took on the role of the quiet, dignified elderly man living in Amanda's neighborhood. Arthur was instantly characterized by his immense wisdom, his warm demeanor, and his inspirational insights into both life and film, despite his increasingly frail physical condition. His life before meeting Iris was steeped in the golden age of Hollywood, having been a highly successful and respected screenwriter, though his later years were marked by isolation and a feeling of being forgotten by the industry he helped define. Arthur's character arc revolved around his fear of accepting an honor from the Writers Guild of America, feeling his time had passed. Iris, recognizing his worth, steps in to help him prepare for the event. And in turn, Arthur offers Iris the life-altering advice she needs that she must become the leading lady of her own life. Eli Wallach, an acting legend, was known for his extensive and distinguished career in theater and film, with iconic roles in classics such as The Good, the Bad, and The Ugly and the Magnificent Seven. Sadly, Eli Wallach passed away on June 24, 2014, at the age of 98 due to natural causes. His performance in The Holiday provided a crucial, heartwarming element, representing the importance of intergenerational friendship and the discovery of one's own self-worth. Shannon Sossamon portrayed Maggie, the ex-girlfriend of composer Miles Dumont, in the film released in 2006. Sossamon was 28 years old when she took on the role of the character who causes significant emotional conflict for Miles. Maggie was introduced as the woman who had cheated on Miles, triggering his own emotional distress that mirrored Iris's heartbreak over Jasper. Her life, primarily shared with Miles within the Los Angeles music and film circles, was marked by an apparent instability and lack of fidelity actions, which demonstrated a profound immaturity and a casual disregard for Miles's emotional investment in their relationship. Maggie's presence created necessary emotional complexity for Miles, forcing him to fully confront the betrayal and realize the superficiality of his past relationship. Her brief reappearance toward the end of the film solidified Miles's growth and determination to pursue the honest, genuine connection he had found with Iris. Maggie's character, despite her negative actions, served the important narrative function of clarifying Miles's commitment to Iris, highlighting the stark contrast between the toxic past and the promising, emotionally honest future he was choosing. Shannon Sossamon, currently 47, is known for her roles in films such as A Knight's Tale, alongside Rufus Sewell in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Her portrayal effectively underscored the emotional parallels between Iris's and Miles's simultaneous journeys toward healing and finding true emotional connection. Rufus Sewell played Jasper Bloom, the highly manipulative and thoroughly self-serving ex-boyfriend and professional colleague of Iris Simpkins, beginning with the film's release in 2006. Sewell was 39 years old when he took on the role of the charming but ultimately toxic journalist who was the catalyst for Iris's emotional crisis. Jasper was the primary source of Iris's emotional turmoil, perpetually dangling the possibility of a future while remaining emotionally unavailable and demonstrating a pattern of calculated cruelty. His life was outwardly successful, marked by a career in journalism that afforded him intellectual respect, yet his private actions revealed a profound moral and emotional bankruptcy. He viewed Iris not as a partner, but as a secure emotional constant, a safety net he could exploit while pursuing other, more exciting relationships, thereby demonstrating a fundamental inability to genuinely reciprocate the deep affection she offered. Jasper was the physical embodiment of the toxic relationship Iris desperately needed to escape. His shocking and callous announcement of his engagement to another woman shattered Iris, compelling her to impulsively initiate the life-changing house swap. Sewell's performance perfectly captured the subtle layers of charm and the deep-seated emotional hollowness of a man who manipulated Iris's unwavering devotion for his own selfish comfort. Rufus Sewell, currently 57, has had a long and versatile career, frequently excelling in roles as sophisticated antagonists in various films and high-profile television series, such as A Knight's Tale and The Man in the High Castle. His crucial role as Jasper was essential in establishing the depth of the pain and emotional paralysis from which Iris needed to break free to embark on her journey of self-discovery and find her true self-worth. Shelley Berman portrayed Norman, another one of Arthur Abbott's longtime friends from his esteemed Hollywood career, appearing in the film released in 2006. Berman was 81 years old when he joined the cast in the recurring supportive role. Norman was known for his kind, dependable nature and his shared history with both Arthur and Ernie, forming a small, loyal circle of elderly gentlemen. His life, like his friends, was interwoven with the fabric of Hollywood's past, likely involving years spent collaborating on screenplays, projects, and navigating the often turbulent waters of the film industry, giving him a deep foundational respect for Arthur's talent. Norman's character was instrumental in the film's heartfelt tribute to Hollywood's golden era, symbolizing the enduring bonds of friendship that survive changing times and professional retirements. He participated in the touching scene where he and Ernie help Iris and Amanda prepare Arthur for his big night, a moment that beautifully encapsulated the theme of intergenerational respect and the importance of mentorship. Shelley Berman had a highly respected and multifaceted career as a stand-up comedian and actor known for his improvisational style, and later for roles in various films and television series, including Curb Your Enthusiasm. Sadly, Shelley Berman passed away on September 1, 2017 at the age of 92 due to complications from Alzheimer's disease. His presence solidified the warmth and supportive community that ultimately helped Arthur and indirectly Iris rediscover their personal joy and confidence. Sarah Parrish played Hannah, a close friend of Graham Simpkins, who becomes a warm, welcoming presence for Amanda Woods as she attempts to adjust to the drastically different pace of life in the English countryside. Parrish was 38 years old when she took on the role in 2006. Hannah was characterized by her genuine kindness, her grounded sense of humor, and her immediate willingness to help and integrate Amanda into the small, tight-knit local community. Her life before meeting Amanda was rooted in the stability of her community and her friendships, giving her a sense of calm and normalcy that contrasted sharply with Amanda's high-stress, emotionally isolated existence in Los Angeles. Hannah served as a crucial bridge for Amanda, helping her navigate the cultural shift and proving that deep, meaningful, and uncomplicated friendships were possible outside of her professional bubble. Her character added essential warmth and a pervasive sense of community to Amanda's storyline, reinforcing the idea that the remote cottage offered not just physical escape, but genuine emotional support and connection. Sarah Parrish, currently 57, is a recognized figure in British television, known for her versatile roles in various dramas, including Mistresses and Broadchurch. Her portrayal of Hannah helped highlight the simple, authentic human connections that ultimately allowed Amanda to begin tearing down her considerable emotional walls and embrace the possibility of a different, more fulfilled life. John Krasinski portrayed Ben, the assistant working for Amanda Woods at her movie trailer company, appearing in the early Los Angeles scenes of the film. Krasinski was 27 years old when he took on the supporting role in 2006. Ben's character provided comic relief through his earnest, slightly awkward, and completely overworked demeanor, offering a sympathetic contrast to the intensely stressful and fast-paced environment of the company. His life was seemingly dedicated to the demanding administrative and creative requirements of working for a high-powered executive like Amanda, establishing him as a young professional navigating the industry with a mix of ambition and bewilderment. Ben's reactions, often involving exaggerated sighs or confused expressions when dealing with Amanda's abrupt personal crises, were instrumental in showcasing Krasinski's early charm and comedic timing. His brief presence was effective in underscoring the chaotic nature of Amanda's professional life, reinforcing the idea that she needed a break from the relentless demands of her career. John Krasinski, currently 46, was just at the beginning of his major rise to fame at the time, having recently begun his celebrated role as Jim Halpert on the popular series The Office. His appearance in The Holiday serves as an enjoyable snapshot of his early career, before he achieved global recognition as an actor, director, and producer for major projects like the Jack Ryan series and the A Quiet Place film franchise. Bill Macy played Ernie, one of Arthur Abbott's old loyal friends from the golden age of Hollywood, appearing in the film released in 2006. Macy was 84 years old when he took on the brief yet highly meaningful role. Ernie was characterized by his quiet, enduring devotion to his longtime friend Arthur, and his gentle encouragement for Arthur to accept the honor being bestowed upon him by the Writers Guild of America. His life was deeply rooted in the history of the Hollywood film industry, having shared decades of professional and personal experiences with Arthur, giving him a unique understanding of Arthur's anxieties about being forgotten and his immense contributions to cinema. Ernie's presence alongside their other friend Norman added a touching layer of authenticity and nostalgia to Arthur's storyline, reinforcing the theme of the enduring power of friendship and the importance of recognizing one's own legacy. Macy's performance conveyed a soft, supportive warmth, providing a necessary, stable emotional backdrop for Arthur's character arc. Bill Macy had a long and recognized career in film and television, most famously for his recurring role as Walter Finley in the sitcom Maude. Sadly, Bill Macy passed away on October 17, 2007, at the age of 85 due to natural causes. His appearance contributed significantly to the film's heartfelt tribute to the dignity of aging and the richness of a life well lived in the creative arts. Odette Annable, credited in the film as Odette Usman, also appeared in The Holiday as the female half of the kissing couple in the same brief cameo scene. Annable was 21 years old when she took on the minor decorative role in 2006. Like her male counterpart, her character's primary function was purely atmospheric, to add a layer of youthful, spontaneous romance and charm to the background setting, emphasizing the universality of love and connection that Amanda was attempting to avoid. Her life before this appearance involved early modeling and dedicated acting work, demonstrating her foundational commitment to honing her craft and strategically building a successful career in the competitive fields of television and film viewing, even minor roles as crucial steps on a larger ladder. Despite the minuscule nature of the role itself, her appearance proved to be an early indicator of her talent and beauty. Odette Annable, currently 40, went on to build a highly successful and varied career in television, demonstrating her versatility and range in numerous high-profile roles across different genres. Her credits include playing Dr. Jessica Adams in the medical drama House, the titular lead in the comedy series Breaking In, and the major role of Samantha Arias Chakucho Rain in the superhero drama Supergirl. Her brief early role in The Holiday serves as a quick, interesting moment of early career recognition, illustrating her journey from a background player to a consistent presence in mainstream television and film. Kathryn Hahn played Bristol, a colleague and employee of Amanda Woods at her successful movie trailer company in Los Angeles, appearing prominently in the film's opening scenes. Hahn was 32 years old when she took on the role in 2006. Bristol was characterized by her sharp professionalism, dry wit, and a grounded realism that often countered Amanda's more frantic, emotionally suppressed energy. Her life was centered in the high-stress, demanding environment of the film industry, giving her a cynical yet practical perspective on business and relationships, and making her accustomed to dealing with Amanda's highly controlling nature. Bristol served a crucial narrative function in the beginning, adding a layer of humor and professional realism that highlighted the immense pressure and emotional sterility of Amanda's everyday life before she decided to flee to the English countryside. Her immediate and direct reaction to Amanda's impulsive decision to leave a mix of professional alarm and personal concern helped set the stage for the dramatic contrast between Amanda's structured Los Angeles life and the chaos-free environment she sought. Kathryn Hahn, currently 52, has since become a highly acclaimed and recognizable actress, known for her versatile roles in comedy and drama, including her breakout role in Parks and Recreation and her celebrated performance in WandaVision. Her early portrayal in The Holiday provided a brief yet memorable glimpse of her comedic talent and ability to ground a scene in reality. Hal Douglas voiced the crucial, uncredited role of the movie trailer narrator, whose iconic, deep, and dramatically authoritative voice is heard throughout the film during the scene, showcasing Amanda's professional work in Los Angeles in the film released in 2006. Douglas was 82 years old at the time the film was released. His voice was instantly recognizable to contemporary audiences, known universally for its commanding tone and its essential defining role in the soundscape of modern Hollywood movie marketing. His life before the film was dedicated to becoming one of the most successful, prolific, and highly sought-after voiceover artists in the history of the film industry, a career that established his distinct, resonant sound as immediately synonymous with cinematic drama, tension, and epic scope, thus lending immediate and powerful authenticity to Amanda's high-pressure professional world. The deliberate use of his iconic voice was instrumental in setting the scene for the relentless, fast-paced, and high-pressure environment Amanda was desperately fleeing, perfectly capturing the hyperbolic energy and pervasive stress of the movie trailer business. Hal Douglas had a long and storied career spanning several decades, widely regarded as one of the most iconic and defining voices in American film trailers for countless blockbusters and dramatic releases. Sadly, Hal Douglas passed away on March 7, 2014, at the age of 89 due to complications from pancreatic cancer. His uncredited voice role provided a subtle yet powerful and recognizable layer of necessary Hollywood authenticity to the film's contrasting settings, underscoring the world Amanda was leaving behind versus the quiet reality she discovered in England. Alex O'Loughlin appeared in The Holiday in a very brief, non-speaking cameo as part of a kissing couple encountered by Amanda Woods in the English countryside in the film released in 2006. O'Loughlin was 30 years old at the time of his minor appearance, a detail often overlooked by those who watched the film and later became fans of his major television roles. Though the role was extremely minor and served only as pleasant background scenery designed to reinforce the charming, pervasive atmosphere of romance and connection that contrasts so sharply with Amanda's emotionally guarded state, his presence is highly notable due to his subsequent rapid rise to major career success. His life before the small role involved early acting work in his native Australia and a gradual, determined transition to Hollywood, marked by initial struggles and persistent efforts to break into the competitive American film and television industry, which speaks volumes about his long-term ambition and focus. His performance, despite being nearly instantaneous, added a light, momentary touch of authentic romance to the scene. Alex O'Loughlin, currently 49, later achieved immense fame and global recognition for starring as Lieutenant Commander Steve McGarrett in the highly successful reboot of the series Hawaii Five-0, a demanding role that cemented his status as a charismatic and bankable leading man in action drama television for many years. His blink and you miss it appearance in The Holiday provides an amusing and interesting early career footnote for fans of his extensive later work, showcasing a moment just before his career trajectory launched into the stratosphere. Jay Simpson portrayed the limo driver, the seemingly reserved individual who drives Amanda Woods from the London airport to Iris Simpkins's remote cottage in the English countryside upon her arrival in the film released in 2006. Simpson was 37 years old when he took on the supporting role. The limo driver was initially characterized by his professional demeanor, but his silent astonishment at the extreme remoteness of the destination added a touch of observational humor and local flavor to Amanda's jarring introduction to the British countryside. His life was rooted in the professional service industry, likely involving frequent, monotonous, long-distance drives, giving him a quiet, grounded perspective that emphasized the sheer isolation of the cottage, a contrast that immediately underscored Amanda's dramatic shift in environment. The driver's reaction, especially his subtle communication with Amanda through nervous glances and unspoken judgment about the cottage's location, humorously highlighted the cultural divide between the high-octane Los Angeles executive and the quiet English village life. He served as the final physical link, delivering Amanda to the self-reflective environment she desperately needed, but was initially horrified by. Jay Simpson, currently 56, has maintained a steady career in British film and television, often lending authenticity and subtle comedic timing to character roles. His brief, memorable presence effectively marked the narrative transition point, delivering Amanda physically to the quiet, self-reflective environment she desperately needed, but was initially horrified by, thus setting the stage for her emotional transformation. Pamela Dunlap played the woman on plane, a minor but highly memorable character encountered by Amanda Woods during her hectic and impulsive transatlantic journey from Los Angeles to London for the house swap, appearing briefly in the film's travel scenes released in 2006. Dunlap was 55 years old when she took on the short but resonant role. The woman on the plane was characterized by her observant and slightly intrusive nature, and she unwittingly served a critical function by highlighting Amanda's highly stressed and emotionally repressed state as the executive attempted to maintain her composure on the long flight. Her life, as briefly presented in the scene, represented the grounded normalcy and typical routine of an everyday traveler, offering a realistic, relatable perspective that contrasted sharply with the high-stakes emotional meltdown Amanda was feverishly attempting to suppress inside the cramped confines of the aircraft cabin. Though the role was inherently brief, she added a necessary touch of comic realism and universal awkwardness to Amanda's frantic journey, underscoring the raw intensity of the stress that was driving Amanda's sudden unplanned escape from her life. Dunlap's character, through her simple presence, polite conversation, and gentle probing, magnified Amanda's mounting internal turmoil and helped set the narrative stage for the dramatic, immediate change of pace and environment that awaited Amanda in the tranquil English countryside. Pamela Dunlap, currently 74, has had a long and consistent career as a respected character actress in both film and television, often lending authentic, grounded warmth and genuine depth to smaller supporting roles in popular productions. Who's your favorite character from The Holiday? It's always tough to say goodbye to beloved cast members who are no longer with us. How does that make you feel? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you're enjoying our content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. We appreciate having you in our community.